Imagine having to fight against an entire system, facing your most powerful enemies, overcoming almost impossible obstacles, yet, despite everything, you manage to reach the top. That's the main character of the movie Pushpa, The Rise. But what makes Pushpa Raj so fascinating? Why does his story connect with millions of people? Today, we are going to analyze the leadership lessons we can learn from Pushpa Raj and how they can be applied to the business world. Rising through adversity. When we first meet Pushpa Raj, we find an ordinary man, a worker on a sandalwood plantation. No one in his community saw him as someone special, but he didn't see himself that way. How did a man who worked in the darkness of the forest, rise to become one of the most powerful men in his world? Pushpa, as a leader, started from the very bottom. And here's the first lesson: adversity can be the best ground for leadership. In business, we often start without resources or support, but that lack of privileges forces us to be sharper, more resilient. In 2020, a Gallup survey revealed that 39% of entrepreneurs face difficulties in securing funding for their businesses. However, like Pushpa, those who manage to survive those initial years often end up dominating their industries. Adversity teaches them to be more creative and more strategic. Resilience and making tough decisions. One of the most impressive traits of Pushpa is his resilience. Throughout the movie, he faces almost insurmountable obstacles, corruption, betrayal, and even the loss of allies. But he never gives up. His ability to make tough decisions, even when those decisions might put him at risk, is one of the reasons he becomes a leader. In the business world, making tough decisions is something all leaders must deal with. According to a Harvard Business Review study, of executives say the most difficult decisions are those that affect their employees or even the viability of their company. Like Pushpa, entrepreneurs must be willing to make difficult choices to protect and grow their businesses. Sometimes, these decisions may be painful, but they are necessary for long-term survival. The skill of negotiation and building alliances. Pushpa is not just a strong leader, he is also a master negotiator. Throughout the movie, we see how he handles high-tension situations, staying calm and using his wit to get what he needs. In the business world, the ability to negotiate and form strategic alliances is crucial. A clear example of this is Indra Nooyi, former CEO of PepsiCo. During her leadership, Nooyi was instrumental in negotiating alliances that allowed PepsiCo to diversify its products and expand into new markets. In business, as in Pushpa, the ability to negotiate and help others see the value of what you offer is essential for achieving success. The power of perception and personal branding. Another key aspect of Pushpa's leadership is his understanding of perception and personal branding. He knows how to project an image of power, even when he doesn't have all the resources at his disposal. This approach makes him someone people follow, fear, or respect. Today, in the business world, having a strong personal brand is one of the most valuable assets. Elon Musk, for instance, has managed to create such a powerful public image that his tweets can influence financial markets. Like Pushpa, how you present yourself to the world can be as powerful as what you do behind the scenes. Ethics and morality in leadership. Finally, although Pushpa is a morally ambiguous character, his story invites us to reflect on ethics in leadership. Entrepreneurs must be aware that their decisions have an impact not only on their profits but also on the people around them. In business, maintaining high ethical standards can be a challenge. However, according to a Deloitte study, 86% of consumers prefer to buy products from companies perceived as responsible and ethical. Therefore, being an ethical leader is not only the right thing to do but also a smart strategy. Pushpa Raj teaches us that leadership is not just about having power but about being able to make tough decisions, negotiate intelligently, and maintain a clear vision without losing sight of ethics. If you apply these lessons in your life and business, success will not just be a possibility but an inevitability. And you, what leadership lessons have you learned from Pushpa Raj? Leave us your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more business and finance tips.